Let's see. Okay, we are live.
Hello, Angelina. How are you tonight?
I am doing well, Miss Teresa. How are you?
I'm great. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. So, Angelina, let me ask you a question. Do we have any guests out there?
Let's see. Let me make sure we are officially live on our Facebook page.
Okay.
It seems as though we are live. Oh, we have one viewer.
Oh, wow. Nice. Welcome. Good evening.
Let's see. Let's ask our three viewers. Let's ask our three viewers to share this presentation so we can have more. Oh, we're up to 9 and we got a thumbs up.
Great. Well, there's Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Please share this presentation. Oh, we got 2 thumbs up and 10 viewers.
All right. We're moving up. If we can get up to 20, that would be perfect. What do you think?
I think 20 is doable, especially with all of our emails and Facebook messages and Instagram messages lately.
Yes.
I think people have questions and we have the answer. So please join us this evening.
Yes.
Ooh, 18 viewers.
We're moving up.
All right. And to our 18 viewers, our 19 viewers, if you would like, you can go ahead and drop some questions into the comment box so we can make sure to answer those for you. Oh, we already have a question. Will this be recorded? This will be recorded and saved on both our YouTube and Facebook pages. So you can always rewatch them. Oh, thank you, Ashley. She just shared the presentation.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
Priscilla says hello.
Hello, Priscilla. Thanks for being here tonight.
All right. Oh, we lost a few. Oh, actually, we have 17 and 1 watching us on YouTube. So that's pretty good.
I think that's pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's good. We can go ahead and start. So for those of you who just joined us, this is a virtual presentation on find out which property tax exemptions auto-renew this year and all things property tax exemptions this evening.
And thanks for being here tonight. Joining Angelina and myself, I'm Teresa Chandler. With me is my director, Angelina Romero.
Teresa, you sound a little robotic. Do I sound that way?
No. Do I still sound robotic? How about now?
Testing. Say something.
Testing.
A tad. Let's ask our viewers. Michelle or Priscilla, can you tell us?
Can someone tell me if they hear me clearly? Can you give me thumbs up?
Oh, yes. Ashley says, Teresa, that you sound a little robotic.
Okay. So let me try to. How about now?
On my end, you sound clear.
Okay. Is that better?
Uh-oh, Eileen said robotic. Oh, we got a thumbs down. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Is it both of us? Do we both sound robotic? We're so sorry. Once we get this figured out, we will begin. Oh, Ashley says better. Okay, we're better.
Okay. And if things start changing, then Angelina will take over.
Yeah, I will be ready. Okay.
All right. I just wanted to say welcome, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking your time out this evening to learn about your exemptions that we're going to be speaking about tonight. As I stated, I am Teresa Chandler from the Cook County Assessor's Office. With me is my director, Angelina Romero. The Cook County Assessor's Office, let me just give you a brief little information about our office and what we do in our office. So the Cook County Assessor, our office is responsible for valuing and setting the values for actually 1.9 million parcels. It was at one time 1.8 million parcels, but we actually have moved up. There's 1.8 million parcels throughout Cook County. And this is determined on a mass appraisal system. We use a mass appraisal system to value property. And this helps us to put fairness into your property assessment process. Also, what we do is we administer property taxes exemptions, which contributed to help to lower your property tax bill. And that's what we're going to be speaking about tonight. Again, we are so grateful that you could spend your time with us here tonight. Now, the Cook County Assessor's Office, we mailed out tens and thousands of postcards and letters informing taxpayers that they do not have to apply for their exemptions, okay? It's gonna auto renew. If you receive one of these little gold cards or one of the letters in the mail, it gave you information on how our office is assisting you, okay? From the comfort of your own home. You don't have to do anything. Now, what are exemptions? Exemptions is like, just say it is a discount. It helps to lower your property tax bill. It reduces your equalized assessed value. The deadline for these exemptions to apply is March 31st, 2021. All exemptions appear on your second installment property tax bill. Okay? Now, in effort to reduce the spread of COVID, many exemptions will automatically renew. We have 8 of them, all right? 6 will automatically renew. Now, how to find out what exemptions you qualified for and what exemptions you applied for last year? Simply go to Google and type in www.cookcountypropertyinfo.com, okay? cookcountypropertyinfo.com, all right? And you will see your exemption history in which you have applied for your exemptions. And before I go to my next slide, I just want to say, please, if you have questions as I go along, drop your questions in the chat box. Behind the scene, I work in the communications department. There is a great number of people that works with me, okay? I'm just not a team by myself or Angelina. We're here to help you. So please, without further ado, drop your questions in the chat box and we have someone back there answering your questions, okay? Thank you. Now, as I stated, once you go to the cookcountypropertyinfo.com website, that's the portal, you'll see, and that you see that red circle right there? That's where your exemption history will be, okay? It states the exemptions that you applied for. That's your exemption history. That's the status section, okay? Now, it also, no, okay. So we're gonna go to the next slide. I just want to say one thing about this website. It gives you your status. It tells you your histories, as I stated. It gives you your history and other valuable information as well. This, how does exemptions help you save? This is just an example on your tax bill. And I'm actually on my next slide. I'm going to show you how it helps you save, okay? Now, this is an example of your property tax bill. This is your second installment. Usually it's yellow. Your first bill is blue. So you won't see any exemptions on your property tax bill, your first bill, but all of your exemptions will be on your second installment bill. As you can see in this corner, it says the property tax calculator. It will be in the lower left-hand corner of your tax bill. Therefore, you will see a dollar amount in the exemptions that you are eligible for, okay? There, in that corner where it says tax calculator. This is how you save on your tax bill, all right? And this is all the dollar amount. This is just a sample now. This is not yours. This is just a sample, okay? Now, what are the type of exemptions that our office offers? And we have the homeowner's exemption, the senior exemption. You must be 65 in order to qualify for the senior exemption. We also have the senior freeze exemption. If you qualify for the senior exemption, and if your household income is less than $65,000, that's the gross income, that's everyone in the whole house, then you can qualify for the senior freeze exemption. So you can have a homeowner's, a senior, and a senior freeze exemption, okay? Now, remember, the key is the household income must be less than $65,000 or less, gross. Everyone in the household, okay, combined. We also have what we call the, if you just go back one slide, Angelina, the persons with disability exemption. We have the returning veterans exemption. We have a veteran with disability exemption. Now, the veteran with disability exemption, you must have been injured in the war, in the service. It must be service connected. Not that you were in World War II or anything like that. You must have a service connected injury to be a veteran with a disability. Not that you just was out there shoveling the snow this week and you're a veteran, you got hurt. No. Service connected is the key. All right. So in addition, we have what we call the long time exemption. And we also have the home improvement exemption. Okay. Now, these are our different exemptions that we offer in our office. And so are there any questions? We have a lot of time. We want to spend a lot of time answering your questions. I can't see any questions in the chat box. Are there any questions, Angelina? I think you're on mute.
I was definitely on mute. Sorry.
That's okay.
We have actually quite a few questions. So I'm not sure if you want to start taking those right now or the end like we normally do.
Well, let's just go an overview over the homeowners. Let's just give them a little overview really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me dive into those.
Is that fine?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to briefly go over each exemption. All right. And I want to state to them how, if we can just go back to the prior slide before this one. Now, as I stated, that we have 8 exemptions. Okay. 6 of them are auto-renewal. If you receive the homeowners, the senior.
I think you're robotic again.
Alrighty. So let's try something different here. How about now?
Michelle or Priscilla, can you tell us, does Teresa sound robotic? Yeah, Teresa, you sound a little distorted, they said.
How about now?
It's still the same.
Right now.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain that for me, Angelina, about the renewals?
Now you're normal.
Hey, we're living in this world where it's a pandemic, so anything's allowed to happen. You know, you guys just bear with me. I want to explain this to you. Honest, I do. No, just give me a chance. I'm sorry. I promise the next time you spend your time with me, it's going to be better. Can I proceed?
Yeah, you sound great.
All right, thank you guys. So there's 8 exemptions. 6 will auto renew. The homeowners, the senior freeze, the persons with disability, the veteran with disability will auto renew. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, I said 6 of them. Okay. But 5 will auto renew. And are we renewing the long time, Angelina, this year? Yes,
No,
right?
No. The long time homeowner, those will receive a letter that are eligible.
Okay. Yeah. So we have 5 that's going to auto renew. If you receive any of those exemptions, homeowners, the senior freeze, the persons with disability, and the veteran with disability, those exemptions are going to auto renew. They're going to automatic renew. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to come to our office because our office is closed to the public due to the pandemic. So everything that you need to do or process, it's online. Everything is online and easy. And if you have any questions, you can always drop us an email or you can call our office. We're always available. Okay. Now, the homeowner's exemption. This exemption is going to auto renew each year. The deadline is March the 31st of next month. Okay. And also it's savings. This is another discount if you're a homeowner. Okay. The senior exemption. You must be how old? I can't hear you. That's right. 65. I don't know who said it, but I heard you through here. 65 years old. And you're going to auto renew. You can just stay at home, just look on your phone, see if your exemption is there. It's going to be there. It's going to auto renew. Okay. For you new seniors, the deadline is March the 31st. All right. And you can apply online. The senior freeze exemption. As I stated, how much of the household income be less than? How much?
65.
Yes, 65. Thank you, Angelina. $65,000. Exactly. On target. Your household income must be less than $65,000 gross income. So that means you, the husband, the kids that's in college just making money, household gross income, less than $65,000. Okay? And it's going to auto renew. Now, we have the persons with disability exemption. Now, with this exemption, we need you to fill out a form, and it's called the P-Tax 343. Now, I'm going to say that again. P-Tax, as in P-T-A-X 343. You need to fill out this form along with the person with disability. If you didn't qualify last year and you want to apply this year, you need to fill out that form. This exemption is going to auto-renew for those who have qualified last year. The due date for this exemption is March the 31st. Now, we have the returning veterans exemption. If you are returning from active duty in a war, like a recent war, which we haven't had any, then you must file for this annually. All right. This exemption will not auto-renew. This is the veteran with disability exemption. As I was stated, if you came in late a little bit as I was speaking about this exemption, this is what you need: a service-connected disability. You must have been injured in the war. The key is service-connected. You must have at least 30% service-connected injury from the service. And you must provide for the first time your DD 214 and a veteran letter, your letter for the VA. They will give you a letter stating your percentage, okay? The due date, March 31st. That's a real important date, so remember it. Now, we have what you call the long time exemption. Now, what is a long time exemption? Well, you must have been in your house over 10 years. That's one of the requirements. Number two is that your household gross income, everyone in the home, you must have a household income less than $100,000. Well, do you qualify? People say, yeah, I qualify for two. Now, the third requirement is that your equalized assessed value must have gone up significantly. Yeah, everybody will say, well, mine has gone up. But do you really know? No. So what happens? How do you know you really qualify? Well, our office will mail you a letter if you qualify. No, we don't know your income, but we know what your equalized assessed value is. And we've been tracking it over the years, over the course of the years. So I stated that there was 1.8 million parcels in Cook County. Now it's 1.9 million parcels. About 11,000 parcels actually qualify, and we will mail you a letter if you qualify. Now, if you say, I know I qualify. Well, if you think you qualify, you can always call our office and they'll be able to tell you. I won't be able to tell you here tonight if you qualify, but we will be mailing out the letters for people that do qualify. Okay. And we have, last but least, the home improvement exemption. Now, this exemption allows you to add improvement to your property, such as remodeling. And that's, you have to go on our website to see exactly what is included in that. So what you do, it can increase your market value up to $75,000. It exempts the portion of the property taxes up to 4 years. This exemption will be applied automatic based on filing a building permit. So just say hypothetically, I'm building Angelina's house. She has a home and I'm adding a dormer. I have to pull a permit. Upon me pulling that permit for Angelina's home, this is how we know. So you don't have to call us, hey, I want the home improvement exemption. No, when I pull that permit for Angelina's home, this is how everything gets the ball rolling, okay, for the permit. And we will know how much the improvements that you're making on your home. This exemption right here is not automatic. It's automatic upon filing from the permit, from the building person who's actually adding your dormer or addition on your home or the remodeling on your home, okay? Now, with that being said, I'm gonna go over this once again. Which exemptions automatically qualify? You don't have to do anything at all. Your homeowners, your senior freeze, the person with disability, and veteran with disability. All of these exemptions are auto-renew. You don't have to do anything. No need to reapply. Thank you, Angelina.
Do you see the next one?
So, yes. So now for new applicants, we would like for you to apply online, okay? You should receive a booklet. There's going to be a booklet directly mailed to you. It contains an applications and instructions on how to apply. If you're a new homeowner, if you're a new senior who purchased a house, even if you qualify the senior freeze, the application are going to be mailed to you. Now, if you're a new homeowner and you want to go on our website and you want to apply for your homeowner's exemption if you haven't received a booklet, Angelina, can you show us where?
Yes, I can. 1 second.
Okay.
Sorry, I was
not
prepared for that.
No, that's okay. Well, we can go back to
Here we go. Sorry. Okay, so here's our. Am I echoing? Teresa,
No.
Okay. Well, here's the homepage of our website. You go to exemptions. All of our exemptions are listed here, and this is where you can apply. Here's the homeowner. For example, click on the homeowner, scroll down, you'll see eligibility, all the documentation listed that you need, frequently asked questions, the due date, and then apply.
It's that simple. And that's for all of your exemptions. And here's the DocuSign. This is what you're going to receive. So before you apply, make sure you have your email address ready and handy. Okay? You're going to need your email address. All right. So I guess we're going to take a few questions, Angelina. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, and I want to just say one other thing before we start with the questions is please follow us on our social media. We on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You can always email us and call our office. We're here for you, okay? We're here to help you. Our office is transparent. The Cook County Assessor, Fritz Kagi, since coming into office, has made everything just open, transparent. There's nothing hidden. So we need you to help us, help you. Okay? We're here to help you.
Okay, we have Ashley, who has been actually so helpful this evening with our sound issues. She has a question. She wants to know, do the VA exemptions, do you need an official deed to show proof of ownership?
No, she doesn't need an official deed. She can have a copy of it.
But she doesn't have to request it, right? Don't we?
So is she applying for the veteran with disability exemption? If she's applying for the veteran with disability exemption, all she needs is her DD 214, her letter from the VA that states her disability, and her driver's license. We can actually look up her deed, her recorded deed. We will look that up, Ashley.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Next question. Cynthia Shaw says, let's see, mine did not auto-renew. What are possible reasons why I have to submit? Oh, she must have had an exemption that didn't auto-renew. I'm not sure which one. Oh, here she says it. Sorry. Homeowner's exemption and the senior exemption did not auto-renew for some reason.
Okay, Cynthia, I'm sorry that happened. And a possibility, if you applied late last year, did you receive a certificate of error? That's one reason. And number two, sometimes, not all the time, we flag individual residents, and we're just flagging them because maybe something came up. There's a question about your exemption or your ID or anything. You just need to go on our website and reapply, and we will apply that exemption. If we have any concerns, we will actually send you a letter.
Yeah, and you can do that online, Ms. Shaw.
Yes, you can.
Okay. The next question wanted to know, my wife applied for a person with disability property tax exemption. This is her first time, so just wondering what to expect next.
Well, if your wife applied for the persons with disability exemption, you just have to wait and give us time for processing. As I stated, we have over 1.9 million parcels. 1.6 million parcels are residential. And so you can just email us back or call our office and see if it's been processed. And if it's been processed, it will be shown on her second installment upcoming bill, not this bill, but the upcoming bill. So give us a few weeks for processing. And I'm sure you applied online and not through mail.
Yeah, so you can always check back with us, I'd say in about a month. To see if it's been processed, and then it'll show up if it has on your second installment tax bill, like Teresa said. Okay, Arlene says, if we are doing a brand new exemption, how will we know you received it, and will it be applied?
So if you're a first time applying for your homeowner's exemption, I like that. You're a new homeowner. Congratulations. So as I stated, you can call our office or you can email us and say, hi, this is Arlene, because we actually have an email address where you can email us and we'll be glad to check it for you. And so once you apply online, like I stated, give us 3 to 4 weeks for processing and we can check it for you. Or you can call our office and they'll tell you right away.
Teresa, I have a question though. So when people apply online, do they get an email letting them know that they received the exemption?
It just says completed. It just says completed.
Okay, so let's say just in case they can't reach our office or they forget, they will be notified by email?
If they forget to file, that you're saying?
No, if they apply online.
Okay.
Do they get the email telling them if they're missing something or?
So if they're missing something, usually our taxpayer service will reach out to them if they applied online and say, we need this requirement or something that they're missing. Usually taxpayer service will reach out to them.
Okay. Ashley says, for a VA exemption, do you need we already answered that one, the official deed. Okay, next one, Rita, can you go back to the previous year to claim an exemption?
Yes, that's a great question, Rita. And I'm so glad that you asked that question. Yes, you can. Let me tell you this. That's called a certificate of error. So just say, since you miss your homeowner's exemption, you can go back to 2016, 17, 18, and 19 and claim those refunds. Those are called certificate of errors. I don't know if Angelina could show you. I don't know if she has the, but we can show you on our website, or you can call our office. They're called certificate of error or homeowner certificate of error. And that's what you're going to be looking for, homeowner certificate of error. Okay.
Oh,
and you can go back several years to claim those exemptions if you pay those property taxes.
Okay, hold on one second. So right now I have the website address down below, so you can actually see the certificate of error page, but one second.
Okay. And while Angelina's looking, I want to say too, once you apply for the certificate of errors and we actually mail you the certificate of errors to your home, it takes 90 days for you to receive those refund checks, okay? The Cook County Treasurer's Office is the one who processes the refund checks, okay? So you won't be, oh, the assessor hasn't mailed me my checks. No, the Cook County Treasurer's Office mails you the check. We just process the exemption portion of it, okay?
And here it is on the website. So here's our homepage again. If you go under exemptions, so certificate of error. And you can find them for each exemption and you can apply online.
That's that simple.
All right.
Okay.
Go to the next question. Let's see. Oh, she just repeated herself. Can you still find exemption for the previous year? Yeah, we just went over that.
Yeah.
Next, Richard says, hi, I'm a new homeowner since December 21st of 2020.
Okay.
Congratulations.
All right, Richard.
Woo! He wants to know, am I eligible for this year's homeowner exemption?
So, okay, now that is a great question because the eligibility states that you should have been in the house as of January the 1st of 2020. Now, but here's the explanation behind that. So let's say, Mr. Richard, you purchased your house from, voila, me. And I lived in the home and I had the homeowner's exemption. And you, and I moved out in November. So the exemption is already on there. It's going to auto renew. And so you're going to inherit it. Now, if the home did not have the homeowner's exemption, you will not receive the exemption. Why? Because you were not in the home as of January the 1st of 2020. Again, if you purchase it from me, Teresa Chandler, of course, and I had the homeowner's exemption, you will receive it. It's like an inheritance, okay? But
and then can he check that on the portal?
not on the portal, but maybe if he can drop his pin in the chat, maybe one of our someone can look it up really quick.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's check it on the portal. If he wants to drop his PIN number, it may show prior years, that's for sure. But sometimes if they receive a certificate of error, it may not. But if you want to drop your PIN number in the chat box, we can look it up for you right here. Definitely. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, for now, I'll bring up the next question. Let's see.
And if not, Richard, you can always email us or call us tomorrow.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Roseanne says, what do you need to do to receive a veterans with disabilities? I moved and don't have the senior exemption. How do I apply for that? Okay, so all exemptions you apply online. The veteran with disability exemption, you're going to need a copy of your DD 214. In addition, you're going to need a letter with your percentage stating your percentage of service-connected disability. It must be service-connected. And also, of course, your beautiful driver's license or state ID. We definitely need that, okay? And then you can apply based on that. You definitely need that percentage of letter from the VA, okay? And it must be service. So I just pulled up the screen again just to show again, because feel like we've been getting a lot of questions on just where to find the application.
Yes, that's the
So
most question.
exemptions, and then they're all listed here. The individual exemption, you can click on any one, and all of them right here have the eligibility for each exemption, documentation, very detailed documentation required, frequently asked questions, due date, and then the apply button.
Can you go back to the disabled veteran, the exemption?
Veterans with disabilities.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So scroll down and see the requirements there. It says department, your DD 214, and also your letter from the VA. Okay. Yeah, I can still see. Yeah. So definitely, and you definitely need that verification letter because it has to be service connected. You see that word in there? Service connected. All right. And also we have put some information right there. If you need help obtaining that letter, there's some information right there. There's some assistance from the VA regional office there that we've placed on our website for you.
That is right there.
Yes. And that's very important. And they're there to help. Yeah.
Okay. And then go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what this question is. So it looks like a follow-up question, but I'm not sure. Okay. Miss Teresa, should I apply for my VA disability exemption, then apply for the certificate of error? I was told I had to pay my taxes first.
So first of all, we need to find out, should I apply for my disability, then apply for... Now, if you were eligible for prior years, that's what we need to know. We probably need to talk with you first and look at your PIN number to see if you were eligible for prior years. Based on certificate of errors, those are for your prior years. Definitely I was told to pay my taxes first for your exemptions because that's one of the requirements. It says if you are responsible for the taxes. Now, we need to probably take a closer look at your PIN number and your exemptions to see, in fact, when your certificate of error will start. That's number one. Should you apply for your veteran with disability exemption? For sure, you should apply it for this year. And then we can look at your certificate of errors for last year. If the taxes were not paid, then you would not be eligible for a certificate of errors. But please leave your information in our chat box, and we can look into it for you.
Okay, the next two questions, these are good ones.
Okay.
Here's the first one. They're all good questions, but these are really hitting home. So hi, when I go to the portal and check under the exemptions for 2020, what will it exactly say if it was auto-renewed?
Now, that is
that's a good one. Okay, so she's going to the portal, but I don't have a pin or else I would walk you through it.
Okay.
I don't have a pin.
Oh, I'll give you a pin.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I have a bunch of them. Are you ready?
1 second. Okay, so here we are at the, this is the Cook County portal.
Yes.
So if you guys, let's go back. If you guys want to check which exemptions you received for tax year 2019 to see which ones auto-renew for you for tax year 2020, this is how you check.
Exactly.
So you enter your PIN here. So you take your first installment property tax bill, look at your PIN, it's stated on there. Go ahead, Teresa, sorry.
32, I'm sorry. 05 326 018 and 4 zeros.
All right. So then you scroll down. So this should be a picture of your property. Just make sure the address is correct. Everything looks right. You go right here to this section where it says exemptions. Let me zoom in on that. So this person in 2019, last year, because we're always a year behind when we're referring to property taxes, they received the homeowner exemption. So that means they're auto-renewed.
Exactly.
For 2020, they do not have to apply. So Arlene, if you're here on your property and you see for 2019, let's say under here it says homeowner, senior, and senior freeze. That means you don't have to reapply this year.
That's correct.
But if it doesn't say, let's say senior freeze or senior, let's say you just turned 65, then you would have to apply.
Exactly.
I'm learning. Teresa's such a good teacher.
I like you, this audience. All right, Arlene, asking that old powerful question.
Okay,
right.
Let's see. The next one, I don't even know how to get out of here. Let me. Okay, the next one. Sheila says, "Ooh, Teresa, you're gonna like this one. I had a property tax lawyer do my taxes and file certificate of heirs, but he told me how to do it. Is it really that simple just to go file online?"
Girl, listen. All right, Sheila. You don't need an attorney. Everything in our office is free. Like free. Free. As I said, F-R-E-E, free. You don't need an attorney to do any exemptions in our office. We also have videos on our website, short little presentations on how to file an exemption. If you do not know how to file an exemption, you can call us, email us. We're here to help you. It's that simple. As Angelina stated, as she showed on the website, how to file. Now, certificate of heirs are just the same. It's just like filing for your application for your homeowners or your senior. It's just a different tab. And this is your senior, as Angelina stated right here. We're going to show you how to file for certificate of heirs.
So right here, again, under exemptions, certificate of heir. And let's say you want to file for the senior. Let me zoom in a little bit here.
Yes.
So right here, apply online, and you choose which one, like for the senior freeze, which year. And then again, as Teresa stated, you do need an email address. But it's the same thing as if you would fill out the paper form. It looks exactly like the paper form. You're just typing in the information instead.
Yes.
And that's all you have to do.
And why pay someone to do something that you can do in the comfort of your own home, in your kitchen, on your cell phone, on your tablet?
Oh, that's a good thing to mention, Teresa. It is mobile friendly. So you can apply on using your cell phone.
Yeah, it's mobile friendly, totally. And it's free, Angelina, to do all this. You don't need an attorney. You're smart enough. You're coming to our property tax exemption 101. So our next one, tell a friend, share this presentation. We need to help you so that you can help others so we can continue spreading the word. Okay? We love you guys for being here. Right, Angelina? We're happy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to find, some of them were answered already, the questions. Okay, Rita says, I'm sorry, Rita, to hear this, but her father was a senior, disabled since 2016, but he passed away.
Okay.
So she wants to know if her mom can still claim since she is still in the house.
So the father was a senior. Sorry about your loss. And he was disabled. Okay. And he lived in the house as of January the 1st. Since he lived in the house as of January the 1st, the exemption will qualify because he was there January the 1st of the beginning of the year. Yes, he will definitely qualify for the senior exemption and the disabled exemption. Now, next year, your mom, when she applies, she must apply in her name, submit the death certificate and her ID, okay? And her driver's license or state ID, okay? And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
She's still eligible.
Arlene has one last question, she says. She says, for example, her husband and her are both disabled veterans with service-connected ratings, and they're both on the deed. Would the exemption be applied for just one of them or for both of them? Can the ratings be combined?
Yes, and that's a great question. So it would just be for one person. It would just be for one. So if I was married and my husband was 50%, my husband, got to find one first. Well, you got to find me. But if I had a husband and he's service connected, he's 50% and I was 70%, I would apply for myself because 70% I am exempted from property taxes. So you get it? Who has a higher percentage who already applying for the exemption? It's not a combined, it's an individual exemption. So yeah. And let me just state another thing too, which is very important that we haven't talked about. If you have another home, you can only have exemptions on your primary home. And it's very important because some people have a summer home in Florida, Las Vegas, and they have exemptions. You can only have exemptions on your primary residence. Whatever, I don't care if it's in another state, we're going to find out. Just have it on your primary residence in which you live, okay? And that's really important. And I know none of you are like that. I'm just stating, so yeah.
Okay, we have another question that just popped up. How long do you have to live in your home to be able to apply for the homeowner's exemption?
So as the requirement states, you must have been in your house as of January the 1st, not this year, 2021, but January the 1st of last year, or the owner, the prior owner, must have had the homeowner's exemption. So if you moved into a house and it had been vacant for a year or 2 years, you will not qualify for the homeowner's exemption. The requirement states you must have been in the house as of January the 1st of the prior year, unless it is a new home, it's newly built from the ground up, then you would get a prorated exemption.
Yeah. Okay. And I think that is all the questions. Let me check one more time.
I'm glad you guys came out with us tonight. Thank you, Rita.
And she says, thank you. Let's see.
Any more questions?
I think that might be it, but I did want to show our viewers that thank you again for coming this evening, but our events are also on our website and there's more coming up in case you think of a question at a later time or want to let your family or friends know. So we have quite a few events scheduled and they're all online. So please join us.
Please do. We would love to have you. You've been
and
such a great audience. Yes.
One other thing I just wanted to mention that we just got brand new exemption brochures that you could also share with your friends and family. And they're actually available in 6 different languages.
Now you guys know, is that transparency or what? Is that working for you or what? Come on. Yes, we are. We're working for you. 6 different other languages.
Yeah, so these are really helpful and they list the due date, the requirement, or not the full requirements, you have to go look online, but they list the automatic renewal information, yes, and then where to apply, and then also a breakdown of how that actually works on your second installment bill.
And how it saves you money. We're here to help you.
Exactly, so that's pretty helpful. Yeah. And let me just check any more comments. No, just thank you. Oh, thank you, Rita.
Guys, don't forget, if you have questions, email us, call us. Don't forget, we're on Instagram, all social media, Facebook, Twitter. We're here.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
All righty.
Thank you. Have a good night. You have a good night too, Teresa.
You too, Angelina. Thank you so much. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, team. Thank you.